Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Saturday the 20th. Yeah, a little woman is heading to Van Chulo. It's not nighttime; it's morning time. It's early in the morning. There is literally no difference between this time of the morning and at night when we get home. It is coal black out here.
Yeah, it is.
But it's almost another 2 hours before the sun comes up.
I know.
Alright, little woman. Be careful, have fun. Say hey to the kids. It's going to be weird working with your children, isn't it?
Yeah. It'd be cool.
I'm going to have the whole daggum Smoak family down there today. Yeah, I hope so too. Yeah, Ryan's, that cold's kicked his butt. Hopefully he did what he said he was going to do, go home and rest for the rest of the day. All right.
Love you.
Love you. See you. Bye.
Bye.
Be safe.
I will. Have a good day.
You do the same. What do you think, Abby? Mama done left us. It's just you and I and the other mutts, huh? Alright, so it's somewhere around 1:30 in the afternoon. And I'm either going to be real brave or real stupid. I'm going to take the BMW for a rip. And if I don't get soaked out, we'll go to Chehalis. They have a local gun show going on today. It's just a bunch of vendors and stuff. Like a swap meet kind of a thing. But it was usually fun to go to. So that's what I'm going to go try to do. Well, at the moment, we got little patches of blue skies. You won't see me complaining about that. It shows in Chehalis the temperature's 47. I got 52 here, which is consistent with what the house says as well. But the real feel in Chehalis is 36. That's gonna feel kind of cold. But anyway, let's go bust this thing out. See what kind of trouble we can get into. Never a good sign when your GPS has a little thunderstorm cloud thing floating there on the dash. Come on now, don't get me all wet. Just let me get down there, please. Of course, I even decided to take the freeway to so I can get down here quicker. Just pretty much a straight shot. You guys know how the freeways are here in the Northwest. There is no straight shot for too long. But at any rate, here comes the rain. And this is my Hero 5 Black that's on here. I've got my little electrical tape water dam thing for the microphone plug-in. But she's not. I mean, it's water splash resistant, but she is not waterproof. Not with the door off and the mic plugged in. Yeah, buddy. She was definitely getting wet. Well, it looks like they are definitely going to use the old location of the old bridge there. So it's going to be a nice wide bridge, which is what they need to do. So where would this event be? See automobiles parked. Probably go where the biggest group of cars are, which looks like right here. So it's probably inside that building right there. Wow, there's a lot of people out here. I'm not gonna park way out in the boondock somewhere. Alright, let's head on in. Take all my gear off and, well, some of it. Oh, Beamer, oh, Beamer. That's that BRP jacket. I don't know what that thing's made out of, but it sure works good. Alright, everything else I'm taking in with me, except for the remote. Alrighty. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, so I'm done in there. It was kind of a small show. Hey, I might have put some sunglasses on. That's kind of bright. You complain because it rains, and you complain because it's too bright. But man, for the first time in I don't know how long, I went to any kind of gun show, swap meet, whatever, where that thing wasn't dominated by Glocks. And I have to say, decidedly lack of Glocks. Every guy that had like a big collection there had some old ratty looking ones, and there was a couple of places that were actually dealers and had new stuff, but really few and far between. Oh, I did want to leave one little side note there. I come walking in, and the people seen the camera that you're watching through right now, seen the camera and made it perfectly clear to me that there is no recording or picture taking allowed. So I had my Hero 5 session, you know, my little cube. Had that in one pocket and my Sony in the other, and there wasn't really that much to see. But you guys, like in the UK or any other place that guns aren't readily available to you, would probably find that thing very interesting. All the stuff. Hey, here's something I haven't done in a long time, and I don't know if I've ever, I'm sure on some cold, icy day, probably I have, but in recent memory, I don't think I have come to the Hill of the Barking Dog in January of any year. Almost seems like I have. Almost seems like I took the iron up here once. Or maybe it was a 72. One of those crazy rides I did. I was hitting those shady areas, hitting the ice and stuff. That was crazy. It's funny, you do something like that and you just kind of go through it. But if you like think in advance, if you know the roads are icy, you're like, I ain't going out in that crap. Probably should have this thing in rain mode. I mean, it's got traction control, but it's not as sensitive when it's it's not in rain mode. She will bark. It like changes the whole characteristic of the traction control and stability control and all that stuff. She sounds good to bark on her though. And pull so hard, it's so fun. Ooh, little mini landslide right there. Did y'all see that? Ooh. Kind of did a mixture of a Shift Assist Pro with clutch assist, and I think I had the wrong combo. And I watch now, just like no chance of the dog running out. And this will be the day he'll do it. Man, I worry about that old mutt. It's really been a long time, but I think I went through this once before. It's been like a long time since I've seen, I don't know if it's male or female. I just assume it's a guy because it, you know, comes out. But girls a chase too. But I went through this once before where it was a long time since I've seen it. But did I see it at all last year? Look how all that moss grows in the wintertime. Moss that you don't even know is there, and all of a sudden it gets cold and rainy, and all of a sudden it's everywhere. we are, Hill of the Barking Dog. Man, I'm telling you, these gloves are substantially cooler than the other ones. I don't like that. And you guys that way, you know, when you have some winter gloves, there's like that layer of insulation in between, and you get that movement between the part of the glove that's on the grip and your hand that's on the inside. You get that whoosh whoosh where the layers are moving back and forth. Oh man, that drives me nuts. I need nothing but like leather between my hand and the grip. There's no mushy in between, no insulation or anything. Showing it's 47. I think when I left the house it was showing it as 46, but I think that was reading out of Shahala or Centralia. You know how AccuWeather will show you where the station's at that it's reading it from. But I don't know what the real feel is. It feels pretty cool. There's a decent breeze out here. I would definitely say the wind chill, real feel, whatever you want to call it, I would say it's mid 30s or so. It's crazy how responsive these things are. If you're in Dynamic, Road, or Enduro Pro, those are all 100% power modes. So what you twist is what you get. And it is snappy. I love that feeling. It's so it's so instant. So I guess with the with like my Street Glide or whatever, there's actually like some kind of a delay that's built in, the fly-by-wire. And if you look at the FP3 Fuel Pack 3 from Vance and Hines, you can do a 1-to-1 ratio, and they actually warn you not to do it. Say that it's a little uncomfortable and it can be spooky, because there's no traction control or anything on Harleys. And I'm thinking, I've never, all the things I've done with both of my Street Glides, they've never been anything but absolutely instant. So I'm kind of curious, and I want to play with that one of these days and just turn that 1-to-1 ratio on. There's like 3 modes, there's stock mode where it's at, and then there's one that's like, I don't know, 80%, and there's one that's 100%. It's just 1-to-1. What you turn is exactly what hits the ground. I'm thinking, wow, I don't, what does that mean when it's 60%? That seems like that's like a rain mode on one of these. They feel doggy and soft, Oh man, I come pulling in, the dogs are freaking out. I just heard, I don't know what that was. Oh, it's a big gun. Sounded more like a cannon going off somewhere out in the woods. But look at this. Guess what's inside here? I can feel them. This is to Shawn and Kelly Smoak. Yay, I'm legal. Alright, let me gather up my stuff, get the bike in. Sashi and Annie, and I see one of the puppies over there. I need to get a hold of Raining Brass and arrange how we're going to get it. You hear that? How we're going to get the poop happy doing. We'll sort all that out. Alright, I'm going to bounce. Look who's home. Little woman. She left in the dark and returned in the dark. How'd your little day go today, Mama?
It went good.
Are you seeing numbers just like spinning in your, swirling in your head?
My eyes burn.
Good Lord, you had that thing hot. She had the steering wheel heater on, the seat heater on, jumped inside that thing to pull it in here. I was like, God dang, woman.
It was very, very cold. I was frozen solid at work. It took till I got here for my hands to finally not be frozen.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Crazy little
In the
woman.
back all day. Very cold out there.
Okay, you guys gonna have to apologize for the helmet hair and my dog haired up. This is that Bogan and Proud sweatshirt, and of course the heater is gonna run for a while because we just had the doors open. All that cold air come rushing in.
Yeah, see, cold.
Yeah.
That's why you have to have heat.
So anyway, little woman, I don't have anything else to record, so might as well just stand out here and do a quick little Guten Bye.
All right.
So did Kyle and Christy?
Yeah.
They're okay?
Yeah.
Had fun?
Yeah, they did great.
Are they going to see numbers all night tonight?
Oh, I'm pretty sure they will.
Cool.
But it was really good.
Everybody had fun?
Yeah.
Despite it being inventory?
Yeah. It was fun.
That's good.
Yeah.
Had a fun little ride. Got wet off and on, but didn't get wet. I had appropriate clothing on, but it was okay. Still fun to ride.
Well, that's good.
A little rain ride. Never hurt anybody.
No.
Plus I'm on the perfect bike over here to do rain ride.
Yeah, it helped wash off some of that mud you
It
got on
actually did knock some of the mud off, which was
Yeah.
very nice.
See, it's kind of a power wash thing.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Alright, so we're going to roll on in the house and call it a day for today. It's going to be kind of a motor vlog, daily vlog. But we do those every once in a while.
Yep. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up and have a wonderful Sunday or Monday.
Heck yeah. Apologize for the heater running up there.
Yep.
Yep.
Just is
Day
what
in the
it
life.
is. Yep.
Alright, we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye now.